Published, 2:52 Eastern Standard Time, the 10th of March 2018, updated, 5:22 Eastern Standard Time, the 10th of March 2018. Jonny Bairstow was delighted to play the starring role in a clinical and ruthless performance, as England trounced New Zealand by 7 wickets to seal their 6th successive one-day international series victory. Bairstow hit 104 to make a mockery of the Kiwis under par 223 all-out in a victory achieved with a landslide 17.2 overs to spare, in what had been billed as a showdown decider likely to go down to the wire at Hagley Oval. It did no such thing, largely because of England's exemplary bowling after Owen Morgan put New Zealand in, and then Bairstow accelerated the process by hitting 8 fours and 6 sixes in a brutal 58-ball century as he and Alex Hales, 61, raced to 155 for none in little more than 20 overs. The England team posed for a photograph with the trophy after beating New Zealand 3-2. Ace century by opener Jonny Bairstow proved key as England easily chased down target of 224. Bairstow praised England's clinical and ruthless performance after beating New Zealand. Ben Stokes smashed a 6 in the country of his birth to seal victory in a 3-2 series triumph. Stokes and Joe Root celebrate after England claimed a series win over New Zealand after he had followed his 138 in defeat in Dunedin 3 days earlier with the fastest OD 100 by an England opener. Bairstow was on a high personally, and also on behalf of a team who had recovered their composure so emphatically. "We spoke many times about how it was 2-2, and this was a huge game," he said. "I think it was great, the way the guys went out in a game that people had compared to a knockout in the World Cup next year and said, right, this is how we'll react. We were disappointed with how we did in the last game when we could have potentially won the series, because we got ourselves into a position to do that. That didn't happen and wasn't good enough from us." Joe Root shares a joke with New Zealand's Kane Williamson as the teams walk from the field. Ben Stokes hits out as his knock of 26 not out guided England over the line at Hagley Oval. Bairstow was impressive as he struck a century for the second consecutive OD match. February 25, first OD, Hamilton, New Zealand won by 3 wickets. February 28, second OD, Mount Maunganui, England won by 6 wickets. March 3, third OD, Wellington, England won by 4 runs. March 7, fourth OD, Dunedin, New Zealand won by 5 wickets. March 10, fifth OD, Christchurch, England won by 7 wickets. England won the series 3-2. England shot themselves in the foot on Wednesday, squandering a near impregnable position by losing 6 wickets for 21 runs. From the outset in Christchurch, though, they made no mistake. "We know we needed to get better in certain areas and put in a clinical and ruthless performance here, and that's exactly what we did," added Bairstow, who reflected as well on his own achievement at the top of the order. "I'm really happy. It's something that, after being in and out of the side for a couple of years, getting the odd game here and there, to come in and contribute in a role I've not necessarily done a huge amount previously for England. You're still kind of learning. It's really pleasing for me to go out and score 100, because that's your job. We've seen it before with other guys within the team, and today it was my turn to go on. I'm absolutely delighted to score the 100 off 58 balls." Alex Hales hit 61 to get England off to the perfect start in their pursuit of New Zealand's 223. Hales plays a cut shot that beats the dive of Mark Chapman and heads off to the boundary. Owen Morgan celebrates with Tom Curran left after England removed Henry Nicholls for 55. New Zealand captain Kane Williamson, a Yorkshire teammate of Bairstow's, set aside his disappointment to deliver credit where it was due. "It was an unbelievable knock," he said. "Jonny has been fantastic for them in all forms, and to come out today, it's what you want from your opener, to go out and break the back of the chase. It went a long way to making light work of our total. It was a brilliant innings by Jonny, hitting the ball cleanly like he has all series." Nicholls acknowledges the applause of the crowd in Christchurch after reaching his 50. England wicket-keeper Jos Buttler watches on as Henry Nicholls smashes a shot. England's Ben Stokes is congratulated after taking the catch to dismiss Martin Guptill. Tom Curran gets the congratulations of his teammates after Colander Grandham is out. Bairstow rightly pointed out, however, that this was no one-man show. The bowling of man of the series Chris Woakes especially, and also Adil Rashid, gave England a telling advantage as they shared 6 wickets for 74 runs. "The lads up front really set the tone," Bairstow said of Woakes and Mark Wood. "If they don't with the 2 new balls, it can all be against us, especially when you've got 2 guys at the top of the order who can be so destructive. Then, the way the spinners bowled through the middle was really impressive." A fly passed by the New Zealand Black Falcons ahead of play at the Hagley Oval in Christchurch.